Hey, what's up, everyone? How y'all doing today? Thanks for coming by my crazy live stream. I appreciate you guys a lot. Hope everybody's doing awesome. So we got a question and answer. I got to figure out where the stream went so I can find your comments. All right, we got a pop-out chat right there. Let's get that on live chat. All right, so if you got questions, maybe I'll have some kind of crazy answer for you. Maybe, just maybe. I guess it all depends. So how's everyone's day going? I hope you guys are awesome today. Thanks for coming out. I see Soap. What's up, buddy? Internet Dweller. What's going on? Glenn. Kenzo. Who we got? Suen. What's up, bud? Sharkster. What's going on, my friend? Destroya. Logan. Who else we got here today? We got all kinds of people here. Colburn in the house. Nice to see you, Colburn. I kind of announced the stream late, so it might take a minute for some people to trickle in. Normally I scheduled a little bit earlier, so I was kind of slacking on stream scheduling. I'm slacking on the scheduling, guys. But that's okay. The lighting's a little different in my room today, so it might look a little funny. I don't know. I don't normally turn on the ceiling light, and I did, so yeah. If I look funny, I apologize, but I probably always look funny. Wait a second. Okay. The microphone's loose. I gotta make sure that's tight and not gonna fall off or something, because I don't want my microphone to be like bloop and then land on the floor. That would be bad. That would be bad. What's up, Mac? How's your day going, man? Alright, how do you feel about the nerfs that are coming to War Robots? Depends on which nerf, right? Some of them we need, some of them I'm not really sure why they're doing it. For example, I don't know why they're messing with the Luchador. I don't really feel like the Luchador needs touched, but I wish they would leave a few of those things alone, because it doesn't make sense as to why a few of those things are being rebalanced. Now, something like the Eiffel, it's been really overpowered for a while, and it does kind of need toned down, so I can understand why they're nerfing the Eiffel, but I don't really understand why they're nerfing the Luchador, honestly. So my feelings are hit and miss. It just depends on the item, and I mean, there's a load of things. I mean, most of those rebalances probably won't be too bad. I think most of them are going to be, not going to change things too much, but I think there are a couple of things getting nerfed where it's like, well, I'm not so sure how good that's going to be afterwards, but we won't know for sure how any of that stuff is really affected until we get to play it on the live server. So we got a little bit of time left before we really get a feel for any of it. But hopefully it doesn't make anything unplayable. Like, as long as they nerf something to the point where it's truly balanced and you can still play it, then it doesn't bother me too much. But I don't want to see anything get nerfed to the ground where it sucks. You know what I'm saying? Logan, I'm doing good, buddy. How about yourself? Max says, random duel is very random. You know what? I don't know if I've ever really played that game mode more than like one time. It's a weird game mode. It doesn't match like champion players with like silver players, does it? I would hope not. Sharkster says, should they make an OG event? Well, they got an OG game mode, sort of. I don't think we have it. Internet says microphone thumping noises. I don't hear any thumping noises unless you're talking about when I was tightening the microphone down. Maybe it made some sound then, but does anybody else hear thumping noises? I'm not sure what he's hearing, but I don't think we have no thumping noises. At least not at this second. Thump, 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 thump. Bum 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 bass, 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 bum 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 bum. I'm gonna turn into a car stereo over here if you're not careful. I like bass. All right, Jazz, what's going on, buddy? Logan says, I sent a report to Pixonic to get rid of the hurricanes and dunes. Do you agree with me, Danny? All right, Logan. Personally, I don't think either one of those weapons are really that great. I mean, some people like them, but it's the chances of them removing something from the game completely is kind of low. More than likely, they'll never do that. Like, I would be really, really surprised if they decided to do something like that. I would be super amazed, but one thing is a lot of people did buy those things or spend money on them, so I'm not sure they can even really, I mean, I guess they could remove something completely, but I highly doubt they will. What's my favorite robot in War Robots? All right, Sharkster, I would say Hades and Curry. Hades for an older robot, and Curry and Fenrir. Hades, Fenrir, Curry. Those are my three favorites. Curry's just fun. All right, so Logan would like to see a Skyros Titan. That would be pretty crazy. I wouldn't have a problem with that, honestly. Suhan says, Duran, how did you get the mold? Sub says, how long have you been playing War Robots? Alright, so I've been playing this game for probably about, I would say 9 years, a little over 9.5 years, something like that. So I started right around the time that the game came out. So I've been playing for a little while. It's been quite a while, honestly. It's been a long, long while. You know what? This isn't, the microphone is not set right. Hold on, I'm going to be turning up. There we go. Check, check. I'm making a quick adjustment here, so there we go. That's better. I could see one of the things wasn't set right, so I changed it really quick. Hello, check 1, 2. All right, perfect. That looks like it's right where it's supposed to be now. Do I like the Heimdall buffs? Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to them buffing the Heimdall. I think that's going to be really cool. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. I think a Heimdall buff will be awesome. I just hope it's actually good after they buff it, because they've already buffed Heimdall 2 or 3 times now. And it definitely improved it, but it hasn't made the Heimdall good yet, so I'm really hoping he's going to be playable, because it's such a cool, such a fun Titan. Suhan says, I have regular Fenrir. Yeah, regular Fenrir is quite good. Should you power up your Mauler or your Kraken Indra? Alright, so right now the Mauler is, if you build a Mauler correctly, if you get some repair amplifiers on it, you get the right pilot skills, it's the best Titan in the game. Now Indra is also a really nice robot, so I'm not really sure which one you're going to like better, but the Indra is really good, the Mauler is really good. I mean, they're overall just awesome. They're both awesome Titans, but Mauler is the best at the moment. So until they nerf the Mauler, it's going to be the #1 best Titan in the game for a little while. So hopefully that helps you. Hopefully that helps you get a good idea of if that's worth upgrading to you. But I would say most people would probably really enjoy having that. So yeah, might be totally worth your time to upgrade that. Logan says, are they going to nerf the Siren of the Harpy? I don't think so. I don't remember seeing that on the list of balance changes. Alright, Sharkster would like to see a Pantheon Titan, kind of like the Hades or the Ares. That would be pretty neat. I would like to see that as well, to tell you the truth. Shirash Hey says Ochikochi with spikes, needles, or scatter havoc. I would say probably scatter havoc. That's one of the few robots that I actually do sometimes play those type of weapons on, but they do pretty good on there. They do have a really long reload time, so you got to be careful with that. Now, the harpoon weapons, the problem with the harpoon weapons is they have really low damage per second. They have extremely low damage per second for the harpoon weapons. I'm not sure either one would be my first choice, but if I had to choose, I would go with the Sonics over the harpoons on that particular robot. Like, I think that would just kind of do a little bit better on that particular robot, in my opinion. Alright, what's the best drone to equip on every robot in every Titan? I don't know, because the two I would normally mention are on the rebalance list. It depends on how good those are. Right now, the Pascal and the Shy are awesome, but I think they're both being rebalanced. So it depends on what those are going to be like after the rebalance. That's a question I can't really answer properly, because we don't know how the rebalances are going to affect some of those drones. That's a question to ask me later after the rebalances happen and we get to test it all out. But as of right now, the Pascal and the Shy are awesome, but they may or may not still be awesome after the rebalance. I'm trying to think what else is a really good universal drone for everything at the moment. I think most of the drones are kind of situational. Like, some drones really work well with certain robots or certain weapons or yada yada yada. I don't think there's a whole lot of drones that work great on any robot except for those two. I mean, out of the cheaper drones, the whiteout is really nice. If you're getting really close to people, whiteout's a good, easy to get drone. I think the beak is halfway decent still. I mean, the beak will work on any robot that has a decent amount of hit points. So those are two older ones that I still like. Hey, Morgan, he says, finally winning again in domination mode. Nice. Petros, what's up, bud? Nice to see ya. Alright, so, I mean, Mauler probably will get nerfed again at some point, right? Everything gets rebalanced in this game. They buff some things, they downgrade some things, but I can almost guarantee you at some point the Mauler will get a rebalance. There's no guarantee that the Indra won't get a rebalance, right? It's hard to know what they're going to rebalance and when. But if you're worried about things getting rebalanced, the older stuff is less likely to be nerfed. So if that's your concern, then the Indra may be a better choice for you, because they will rebalance the Mauler. It might be 3 months from now, it might be 6 months, it might be a year from now, but it will get a balance. It will get a balance change eventually. And it's hard to say if it's going to be good or bad after the rebalancer, right? So that's kind of a risk you always got to take, is this game does have rebalances. Suhan's thinking about buying the Heimdall. Wait. If it's actually good, it'll be worth it. So I would wait. Do I play Arbor Attack? No, I don't really have time for more games, honestly. I got 2 gaming channels I got to deal with, and it's hard to keep up with all the stuff for both of those. So I don't really have a lot of time to play extra games. It looks like a cool game, though. Jamel says, when did you start making Warbots content for YouTube? I don't know. On my other channel, I used to occasionally post a Warbots game video. And probably for like a couple of years, I would be like, maybe once every couple of months, I would drop a Warbots video. And one day I was like, hey, I'm going to make a Warbots channel. I'm playing it anyways, might as well make a YouTube channel for it. And I'm going to guess that was probably about 3 or 4 years ago when I made this channel, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not very good at keeping track of time, but that would be my guess. Sub says, are 4 Fluxus with a Crisis robot good? Last time I played the Flux weapons, I did not like them. I thought they were really underpowered. I don't know if I've ever tried them on a Crisis, so I don't really have an answer for that, but my guess would be no. I don't think they would be good, but I haven't tried it on there. Due to the fact that the Crisis has the extra damage button, maybe it would be better than I think, but I can only take a guess on that one. Prime, Eiffel, or Mauler, which is better? I would say the Mauler. I think the Mauler's probably better. Now, the Eiffel can still currently give the Mauler a run for its money if you play it correctly, but I do think the Mauler is probably the top dog right now. They're both very different, so it's a little hard to compare the two, but I think a really good Eiffel player can still outplay a Mauler, because the Eiffel has that dash where it can run away and get back away from the Mauler and shoot at them from a distance. So if you're really good with those abilities and using them at the right times, you can beat up a Mauler. But it's hard. Logan's almost got a super chest. Nice. Venom on Ochikochi would not be bad. I mean, Venoms are a little bit underpowered, I think, right now. They're not terrible weapons, but they don't feel like they're doing as much damage as last time I played them, because I actually put some of those weapons on a few robots recently, and most of my games were lower damage than I had expected, so I don't think they're hitting as hard as they used to, but I could definitely play those on the Ochikochi. But they're a little low on damage. The DOT's nice, but they're not like horrible or anything. But they would not be my first choice either. Did I announce the winners of the Mauler giveaway? No, that goes until the 8th, I think it was, so. Some of those giveaways end on the 31st, and the other couple end on the 8th. So either tomorrow or Thursday, I'm going to be posting another big giant giveaway. So stay tuned for that. Incinerator or Glacier? Incinerator or Glacier? I think the Glaciers are on the list of being buffed. I mean, right now I would say the Incinerator is better, but it may change after the balance change, because I'm pretty sure they're buffing the Glaciers. So right now, Incinerators, after the balance change, maybe one or the other. See, that's one of the problems of answering what's better questions when we know there's a balance change coming, because things are going to be changing soon, right? Have I noticed prices have gone up? Andrew, not really. I actually have not noticed. Now, one thing is, if you don't buy very much, they lower the prices in hopes that you will. And then when you start buying things again, then they will raise the prices back up to normal. So if you've started buying things, you might be seeing the price hike, because for players who don't buy stuff, they're like, okay, let's lower their prices. Maybe they'll buy something if we make the things cheaper, and then they will put them back up to normal once they once they once you start buying things. But I haven't really noticed more expensive prices overall. But if you look on the daily deals, it's always, it's always hit and miss. You never know what's going to be in there. Some days the prices are dirt cheap, sometimes they're overpriced, sometimes they're a good deal. The next day they might be dirt cheap again, so you got to watch the daily deals every day. Logan says, is Arthur good? At the moment, I don't think I would really have a lot of, I don't think I would be able to play an Arthur very well at the moment, so not really. Like the Mauler weapons will beat up your Arthur really fast. Flamethrowers will kill you through the shield. With the current meta that's out right now, I don't think the Arthur will do very well with the current meta. It's a really cool Titan. I mean, it was great for fighting against Newtons when the Newton had the meta, but I think its ship has sailed for a little while. I mean, there's a time where it might be worthwhile again, but right now, I don't think it's going to do very well overall. There's too many things on the battlefield that can kind of counter it or take it out quickly. Randy says glaciers are getting more range and shorter reload. Looking good now. Yeah, they're probably going to be a lot better. They might actually be worth playing. I'm not sure. Midnight, what's up, man? Logan, I don't know what you're asking about there. Is Aether better than the Muragas Titan? I don't know what the Muragas Titan is, my friend. Magnetars. Midnight, I don't know. I'm a little concerned that they're... I don't know. I'm a little worried that they could possibly take a really big hit, but I really can't tell you. It's one of those things where we have to try it to know for sure, but I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried that it is going to suck afterwards, because I love those weapons, but we'll find out. Sharkster said he got a Titan repair amplifier for $1.70. That's not bad. That's a pretty good deal right there. I'd be all about that, honestly. I mean, $1.70 is cheap. That's cheap. That's awesome, actually. I'll take that deal any day. I'd be all about it. What's up, V-Dog? He says, after the nerf, the Newton is toast. I don't think Newton's very good right now in general, so... Alright, so Mr. Dragon says, counter for Mauler. Here's the deal, right? Mauler, you need to kill it as soon as it drops onto the map. If the Mauler can get its Titan repair amplifiers charged up, there's not much you can do. It's just going to dominate things. So I would say if you can hit it with some sort of rust weapons that makes so it can't heal as much, and then just go after it. If you see a Mauler drop in, everybody on the team should just go after it and try and take it out instantly. Because I found that if mine gets bum rushed by like 6 people or 5 people, as soon as it drops in, they can often take it down. But if I slowly fight a little here and fight a little there and charge up the repair amplifiers, it becomes almost invincible. So that's the thing. You gotta kill it quick. You gotta destroy it as soon as it drops in. I haven't really found a real counter for it, but that's the best. That's the best thing I found so far. It's counter-ish. Mr. Julix, what's up? Is it better to upgrade Mark II robots to Mark III or max out modules? Alright, so here's the thing. Modules. If you have a good module, those are movable. You can take that module off of one robot and move it to the next. So that's movable damage, movable durability, movable speed, movable whatever. So honestly, I would say if you have good modules, they're totally worth, it's worth stopping your robot and weapon upgrades and upgrading some modules. Like the one thing that I would say everybody should have is at least 5 of the nuclear amplifiers, and you want to max at least 5 of those out. That would be a gigantic help. But, you know, if you upgrade a robot, you're only upgrading that robot, and you can't move that, you know, that's not something you can move to another robot. So it's kind of important to have maxed out good modules, or at least highly upgraded modules. Then when you change robots, you can just be like, bloop, pull them right off, throw them on the next guy, and bam, there's all that damage or durability moved to the next guy. So those are very good modules, are very beneficial. Bersaglier or Bedware? I would rather play the Bedware, but I do think the Bersaglier is better if you can play it. It's not an easy Titan to play, honestly. Sub Nightcrawler. X-Wang, hey, says use the Hiroko drone. Hiroko is actually a pretty nice drone. Hiroko would work very well on the Ochikochi. I think that was the one made for him, so if you have it, yeah, that would be good on there. But Bersaglier is very, 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 very hard to play. If you can get good with it, it's awesome. What was the worst update? Soap? I really don't know. I don't know. I can't remember what happened during what update. And I've got a bad memory, so I can't tell you on that one. I got no idea. Whoa. No idea on that. I'm sorry, but I don't know. I don't know. Huh. Pascal for Ocho. Pascal is very good right now, yes. I could put the Pascal on anything at the moment. Hiroko or Pascal would be the perfect drones for the Ochikochi. I don't really care which one I run. I feel that they're both kind of like evenly good on that robot, so they're both really good. Nightcrawler says, when's the ugly stick giveaway? Oh man. I've already started that giveaway, Nightcrawler. We got ugly sticks up for a giveaway. So if you want to win an ugly stick, you do have a chance. Bedware or Indra? I think Indra's probably... They're both really good. I think a lot of people would really enjoy the Indra if they learned to play it correctly, though. Bedware is really good, but it is a little boring. V-Dog's learning to jump better with the Bersaglier. Yeah, it's you gotta have really good reflexes, and you almost have to think about which way it's going to go before it jumps, so I'm not quite coordinated enough to play that thing. I think on mine I actually took the ability away and added like a traditionalist or something. And sadly, it's still really squishy. I thought that was going to make it way better, way more durable, but it's still squishy. It's hard to play. Really hard to play. Aether or Sirius? As boring as the Sirius is to play and as fun as the Aether is, I think I would probably have better games with the Sirius. I would be happy playing either one, but I think I would have better games with the Sirius. In my opinion, right now, the Sirius is the better Titan. Even though I'm not wild about either one at the moment, I would say Sirius is probably better. Can I rank the hardest Titans in the game? That might be personal preference, but as far as hardest to play, I would say definitely the Bersaglieri is the number one hardest to play. I think Indra can be hard because a lot of people can't get the ability timings down. Same thing with the, what's that robot with the 3 heavy weapons that nobody plays? What's that guy called? He's got 3 heavy weapons. He can kind of phase shift you. I don't know what that Titan's called, but I think that's a hard Titan to play. Sharenga, yeah, Sharenga is very hard to play. I would say 95% of the people playing that misuse the ability and they mess up their team. It also dies really easy, but almost everybody uses the ability wrong. There's so many times where I'm just about to get a kill and some idiot hits the button to put that robot into a phase shift, and then I run out of ammo, and next thing you know, he comes out of it, he heals up really fast, and then goes to kill off some of our teammates instead. So there's so many people that will mess up their own team with a Sharenga, it's not even funny. Almost everybody using Sharenga does it wrong. It's awful. I hate when I see a Sharenga on my team because I'm like, oh no, this idiot's going to destroy us. He's going to make us lose. Midnight thinks I should create a ugly stick and sell them. I wonder, you know what? I bet if you go on Google and click the little shopping button and type in ugly stick, I guarantee you you'll probably be able to find one for sale somewhere. I can almost guarantee you at least, but I bet somebody somewhere is selling ugly sticks. I could be wrong, but I bet they're for sale already. What it might do or what it might actually be, I have no idea, but somebody's probably selling ugly sticks right now. Alright, so is the Hawk worth upgrading? In my opinion, no. The Hawk is old, it's outdated, it dies very easily, and even though it says the laser beam is made to damage Titans, I don't think it does a very good job at damaging the new Titans, so I just think the Hawk's old news, and I would not upgrade the Hawk, honestly. Heimdall or Luchador? Don't know, man. One's getting a nerf, one's getting a buff, so I can't answer that one at the moment. We'll have to wait till the changes happen to know for sure. Hey, T-Rex, what's up, buddy? He says, so many people are using hurricanes. I'm not sure what league you're in, but in Champion League, we don't really see very many of those at all. So I'm guessing you're down in the lower leagues. Now, the hurricanes are getting a balance change. I think they're going to nerf them so they're not as strong. It sounds like those are causing a big problem in the lower leagues, actually. But most of us people in the higher leagues aren't actually playing them, because they're kind of weak weapons, but it sounds like they're just causing a lot of problems down there in the mid or lower leagues, so they are going to be nerfing those. Is the Dagon with Scald good? Yeah, it's not bad, Banana Man. It's not bad. I don't like the Scald weapons myself, but I think if you I think if you play them right, they do a pretty good job. They got a bomb effect. They got a pretty decent reload time. They shoot sort of slow, so I think it's a little hard to hit your target with because they kind of travel to the target slowly, and sometimes the target can kind of move out of the way, which is the main reason I don't like them. I think they don't get to the target quick enough, personally. But they're nice weapons. They're nice weapons. What's the worst robot? Probably the Cossack. More than likely. Cossack, Destroyer, Geoperd, GI Patton. I mean, there's so many bad ones, it's not even funny. There's so many really bad ones. There's a lot of bad ones that are absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Sharkster said, the time goes by so fast when you're live. Yeah, we've been live for what, 40 minutes already? 35 minutes? Sometimes it does go by. Soap says Rhino is bad. Yeah, Rhino is pretty terrible. Logan says Heimdall or Indra no nerfed. What do you mean? I don't know if I don't think Indra was on the nerf list, but Heimdall is getting upgraded. B-Dog said he had a Dagon with Aramis and he killed me first. I had the Blights and the Magnetars. Yeah, Aramis is a nasty weapon. Those hit really hard and they heal you at the same time, so it's hard to deal with that, honestly. I'm not surprised that beats you up. Those would probably beat everybody up, honestly. Those things are nasty. Nasty, I tell you, nasty. What's better overall, Indra or Heimdall? Well, at the moment, Indra's way better, but after the buff, maybe the Heimdall. We'll find out. We won't know. We don't know. Yeah, Midnight says the Vitaz or whatever. That's a terrible robot. Should you buy a nuke amp for the regular Fenrir? You should have a nuke amp on everything. You want to at least have 5 of those. I mean, if you want to do more damage, throw a nuke amp on it. And once it gets charged up, that's what, 70% more damage or something like that? That's not bad. Sharkster says Heihachi is super horrible. I agree with you on that one. Best module for Titans. In my opinion, on every Titan you ever play, you want to have at least 2 Titan repair amplifiers on it. You want to have 2 Titan repair amplifiers. Anything else is going to be personal preference, but 2 of those is very important. One takes too long to charge up. 2 charges up a lot faster. But, for example, I was actually trying to play 1 Titan repair amplifier on my Mauler, and it was getting destroyed before I could do anything. So I put a second one back onto it, and it feels really strong again, so you want to have 2 of those. X-Wing said, did we forget about the bolt? Yeah, the bolt's pretty bad. The bolt's pretty bad. Soap's going to go, all right, catch you later, Soap. Have a great day. Jamel says, Ultimate Scourge on Ravana. I think pretty much Ultimate Scourge on anything is going to knock your socks off, so yeah, if you're good with the Ravana, go for it. Go for it. I think that would be a good setup. Andrew says, I hate the nerf cycle. They should release stuff and never change it. You know, the problem is they release things that are so overpowered, eventually they do need to turn it down. Now, some things they rebalance it, and I'm like, I wonder why they did that. Like, some things it just doesn't make sense as to why they decided to change it. I don't always understand all of the rebalances, but I do understand some of them. But if they didn't put out such crazily overpowered robots, then they wouldn't need to rebalance some stuff as much, but so many times something new comes out and it's just kind of like, holy crap, this is crazy. Alright, Logan's got the toenails again. Alrighty. Alrighty there. Mr. Dragon says, Danny, do you think the Ravena with the cryos will be good after the buff? Ravena's excellent. Ravena's excellent if you play it well. Will the cryos be good after the buff? I don't know. I'm thinking they might be, so that may be a great choice, but I don't actually know. I can only guess on that. If they actually go through with the buff that they proposed for that one, I think those weapons might be pretty decent again. So I would say probably. It's probably going to be a pretty decent setup. I can't guarantee it, but I would think so, yes. Alright, Suan's building Redeemers and Pulsars for 2 weeks. Only collect 200 components of each. $2,000. I would build one thing at a time. If you have 6 workshop slots open, do all 6 with one thing. That way you can build one faster, right? But generally it takes about 3 weeks to build one weapon if you do the same thing. If you do the daily one, don't do 3 days. 3 days takes longer and costs more. So do it by the day and do all 6 slots for the same thing, and you'll have a weapon in about 3 weeks. Banana Man says, what about the Kefri? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't played him lately, so I'm not sure. I think I actually meant to play him on my last live stream, but I forgot. I'm not sure what the Kefri is doing right now. Dark says, I'm still playing Luchador and Radiation Nerf gets reverted. What, did you hear they weren't actually going to nerf those? X-Wing says, Newton's one of the most garbage titans. Yeah, it's not very good, honestly. Randy, no, Bolt never was any good. It was kind of, I mean, I don't even think it was... What was it, like a tier 1 robot when it came out or something? I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird deal. Sharkster Jaeger? I don't think Jaeger was ever good. I remember the Jaeger coming out and everybody would just run inside of the shield and kill it instantly. It was so easy to destroy. Now the shield was ridiculous. The shield is crazy strong. And nobody could get through the shield. So one day somebody was like, hey, let's just try running inside of the shield. Next thing you know, the second you dropped one, 3 people were like, zoom, zoom, zoom. They all ran up and just blew you up. So it sucked. That robot sucked. That robot was terrible. I hate that robot. I'm not a fan of that robot. I mean, some people may be crazy enough to like it, but not me. Not me. But no, sometimes it's kind of sad. You would have like a robot or something that was so good at one point, and now it's just kind of like collecting dust in the hangar. Logan cut his toenails. Cool, cool. You should probably do that every once in a while. Edward says the luchador nerfs are not needed. Yeah, I don't think they are either. I think the only reason they're thinking about nerfing those is there's just so many people playing the luchador. They feel like the luchador is overloading the battlefield, so they're like, well, there's too many of them, so this will cut down on the amount of luchadors and add some variety back to the battlefield. So if there's too many of them, or if something's too overpowered, I think that's when they decide to nerf stuff, honestly. What's up, 661? Nightcrawler's whole hangar is collecting dust. Yeah, man, that's what happens when you quit the game. Nightcrawler, are you ready to come back to the dark side? Are you ready to come back, Nightcrawler? Come on back. Midnight says, didn't Jaeger appear with the plasmas? Jaeger came with the Gauss, the Weber, and the Volts, actually. So the Gauss was designed to go on the Weber. If you're talking about the infinite screens that showed up on the stream, that's not a glitch. That's just the way it was back then. When this game recording, the thing I was using back then would do that. So that's just kind of how that thing works. Yeah. You know what's weird is the last couple of weeks I've been drinking way more coffee than normal. And then when I try and cut back on the coffee, and then I'm tired all day. I think you get used to it. A Danny Lightning bobblehead? That might be kind of cool. That kind of already exists. I would get one of those if they sold them. I'm not really sure. That would be like a fortune to have bobbleheads made. Easy to get robots for killing titans. Ah, man, for killing titans. Robots that are easy to get for killing titans. I don't know. Could you guys think of anything that's easy to get that's good for killing titans? Because I mean, Curry's great for taking on titans, but that's not easy to get. Raptor is great for taking on titans, but that's not easy to get. Banana Man, this was probably like 3 or 4 years ago, as far as the game footage. Man, there's really not anything, in my opinion, that's a good Titan killer right now. I think it takes teamwork to take out the Titans. But right now, I would say my Raptor and my Curry are about the only 2 robots that can really take on a Titan by myself. And sometimes even those can't handle it. So I'm not really sure there's anything. The Titans are very overpowered, I would say. Yeah, Hazards and Decay is good. I think the Hazards and Decay may be getting rebalanced though, Logan. Redeemer is also good if you're comfortable playing a little closer, but they do have a shorter range. How are the Hurricane weapons? In my opinion, they're underpowered. Right? People in the lower and mid leagues think they're really overpowered and really strong, but in Champion League, they're underpowered weapons, so I don't recommend them personally. Andrew says Logan needs to practice more basketball. What's up, Yusuf? How's your day going? Are you new to the stream again? Edward says, my Courier can handle Titans except for the Mauler. Yeah, I don't think anything can really handle the Mauler. Not if it has those shotguns. Alright, Crisis Reaper. You know what? That's still a pretty decent thing to hit Titans with. Midnight says you're not supposed to kill a Titan, at least not by yourself. Yeah, I think that's the deal. I mean, the Titans are not supposed to be easily defeatable with a regular robot. The Titans are supposed to be way stronger and superior compared to regular robots, so it's one of those things where you need another Titan or a team of robots to take on Titans, so. Alright, so Mech says he chucks the Titan's health with his Gauss Crisis. Hey Dexter, how's it going today? You doing alright? Good to see ya. Alright, Dark says my Luchador gets one-shotted by Maulers and Pixonic is killing the Luchador. Yeah, you know, that's the one reason I don't really understand they're nerfing the Luchador is the Mauler is out there and it's wreaking havoc on everything. I don't think there's really going to be, besides maybe like the Indra, if you use the abilities at the right times, you have a okay chance of fighting a Mauler with an Indra. But there's not a lot of Titans that can really handle a Mauler right now, so I don't know why they're nerfing some of the Titans. I wish they would leave the Titans alone, honestly, because, man, there's not much that can really handle the Mauler as it is. And then when they downgrade a couple more Titans, you're pretty much going to have a Mauler, or you're going to be at a disadvantage pretty soon, I would say. Blake Lee, what's up, man? Oh, man. Logan. I don't want to see your ingrown toenail, man. Am I tired? Man, I'm always tired. I am always tired all the time. I actually started falling asleep and I was like, oh, I can't do that. I got to live stream in like half an hour. I'm tired all day long. I wake up tired. I go to bed tired. Always tired. Does not swallow the PC. Huh? What? Blake says, how are you doing today? I'm alright. How about yourself? Banana Man says, good thing for me, I got a Mauler. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be the best Titan for quite a while, I would imagine. Yeah, this gameplay is from probably 3 or 4 years ago, actually. I wish I had some of the gameplay from back when the game first started. That would be awesome. But I was trying to find some really old videos on my other YouTube channel because I used to post some War Robot stuff on there occasionally. But I couldn't find a whole lot. I mean, there's so many thousands of videos on that channel, it's hard to find stuff, but I guess I could go to that channel, type in War Robots, and then pick the oldest. I think I can do that, maybe. Chances are, though, those videos were probably terrible quality, though, I bet, so. They probably looked like dog doo-doo. They probably looked like super dog doo-doo, honestly. They may not be like the best videos to show somebody, though. They were probably pretty bad. All right, so how about we do a nice little giveaway on the stream? If somebody would like to get a Titan shotgun, we're going to give one away. And 1 second. How do I do that now? I'm looking for something really quick. I'm gonna do the guess and number thing. So hold on a second, guys. Where's the edit button? There we go. Customization. I gotta find slow mode for this. Where's it at? How do I turn on slow mode? There's got to be a way to do it. There it is. All right. We're going to slow mode, so nobody type anything because you won't be able to... If you want to try and win the giveaway, don't type anything in. Because you won't be able to... You're only going to be able to type something once every 30 seconds. Now, let me remember how to use this. Where's the thing at? Channel members, users, keyword, random number. All right. When I say go, you're going to want to guess a number between 1 and... between 1 and 455. All right, go. Pick a number between 1 and 455, and the first person to get that right will win one of the new Titan shotguns. So the Nightbot... Oh, wow. I'm looking at the number that it picked here. Somebody almost got it. Somebody was very close. I'll give you guys a hint. Somebody was really close. All right. Logan, 0.5 won't count, my man. Ah, we got 007. Where is the giveaway form? All right, here we go. I'm going to get this set up for when we do get a winner. So when somebody hits the right number, Nightbot will say, hey, winner, winner. So we're just waiting for Nightbot to confirm that somebody won. And nobody's won yet. All right. So it's a number between 1 and 455. You have to guess between 1 and 455. Somebody was just one number away from guessing it right there, but didn't quite get it. K-Fed was close. Oh! TX Momo just got the number. All right. Next time, I think we'll just do 1 through 200 or something. That was probably too many numbers. All right, so TX Momo, I need your player ID and your platform. So I need your 6-digit in-game player ID, and I need to know if you're on Android, Steam, Game Room, whichever one of those things you're on, put that in there. And then I can send you a new Titan shotgun. All right, slow mode is back off. All right, slow mode is now back off. TX says, thank you. You're welcome. Give me your info and I will send that shotgun right out. Panics is a lot of numbers. Yeah, that might have been too many. That was probably too many. KFit says, always bridesmaid, never the bride. What does that mean? Bridesmaid. 606, if there's only 40 people, 0 through 100. All right, you are on iOS. Copy. So iOS and... All right, so 3UEW50. 3UEW50. Bam! Your item has been sent. That one is one of the new Titan shotguns, my friend. Well, I'm here. I'm going to go look at something on Nightbot. I don't use Nightbot very often, but... Dashboard. Uh-oh. Where's all the... Oh, there it is. I'm having a brain fart over here. Ask Nightbot to say hi. He'll say something there in a minute. Sharkster says, how has it been 1 hour already? I don't know, but time does go fast sometimes. Alright, giveaways, commands, dashboard, spam protection. I'm actually going to turn on the thing where he's supposed to get people for spamming. Hopefully it doesn't get people incorrectly. Alright, so blacklist words, excess caps, excess emotes, links, symbols, and repetitions. It doesn't make sense of how they have this set up. Limit 45. Oh, 45. Let's try this and see how she works. Hopefully it doesn't get anybody by mistake. That's why I turned it off last time. We'll try it again just for the spam feature. Because we don't want nobody spamming. Banana Man says, choose them wise carefully. Shrest says, can I increase the number of members in a clan if I am not the leader? No, the only way to increase more numbers now is for people to donate their thorium. And then whoever's... You have to be a leader or one of the upper people. You have to be able to go in and upgrade your star base. You have to be like the general or whatever, or the leader. I forget what they call it, but if you can upgrade the star base, you can add more members, but you want to make sure you talk to your clan leader first, I guess, before going in there and upgrading anything. Just in case they were saving the thorium for something different. So you never really know what somebody's trying to do, honestly. What's the benefit of increasing members in the clan anyways? Alright, so the more people in your clan, the more likely you're going to get more players in that you can play with. I mean, not everybody's online 24 hours a day, so let's just say you have 5 people in your clan. It's pretty unlikely that all 5 people are always going to be online at the same time and able to play. But if you have, let's say, 50 people in your clan, it's more likely you're going to be able to get 6 people together to play at the same time. So the more people, I guess, the more better, right? In some ways. The more better in some ways. Blake Lee says, the almighty thorium. Midnight says, clan leader Danny. So are you saying only the clan leader can do it? I thought the officers could do it as well. Blake Lee says, worship the thorium. I don't know about that. I'm not going to do that. Alright, so Logan, Nightbot doesn't pick numbers, my friend. He doesn't really respond to people either. Alright, what's this? Channel chat logs. Huh. I guess that displays every... Huh. I guess I can see every post somebody made during the stream on Nightbot. That's kind of cool. Commands. There's a few things on there that I don't really know what it does, honestly. I don't use Nightbot too much. There's a thing for song requests. I wonder how you get that to work. I'm going to have to look that up and see if Nightbot provides music. Maybe it does. Man says the map looks cool with the graphics. What, the old school maps were, the game looked very, very different back in the day. The game looked like super different back in the day. It's not even close to what it used to be. Hey General, how's it going? Is Ocho with the harpoons any good? So the harpoons are cool for getting a shield, but they're kind of low damage per second. They wouldn't be one of my first choices. I mean, you can definitely use those on the Ocho and you're going to have some extra protection. But they're not going to do a lot of damage quickly to anybody, which is the reason I don't like them. I think there's better choices out there. Midnight says, I'll trade a Dazzler for an Anguisher. That'd be cool if they would actually let us trade stuff. That would be nice, actually. Logan was born in 2008. He says, I was 6 years old before Warbots came out. That's kind of crazy. You make me feel old, man. The one says, does my chat work? I see you. I see you typing something there, if that's what you were asking. Logan is almost 16. Are you driving a car yet, Logan? I remember when I learned to drive. That was fun. Dark says 1 through 455 is so much. Yeah, that was a little bit too much. 606 says, congrats, bud. I gotta buy my power. I don't get it for free from giveaways. It's not easy to win those giveaways, man. It is not easy to win a giveaway. Well, it's easier to win one on a live stream like this because there's not as many people entering, but you got a better chance if you get one off of a live stream, but there's still like 30 or 40 people, trying to get something, so. Dark says, I'm already 16, almost 17. Dark's getting old, man. He's almost 17. Holy moly. Brandon says, what should I use on my mothership Avalon? So I guess you're talking about what turns to put on it. I'll have to look to see what slots it has available. Hold on a second. Let me log on to the game and check to see. Sharkster said, I'm protesting for Pixonic to add Titan skins. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet, honestly. I'm actually really surprised they haven't added Titan skins. That would be kind of cool if they did. Is there a use for the collector section? Let's look at that, actually. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'll show you what the whole thing's about over there. One of these days, I'm going to need to make a video about that, but I haven't done it yet just because of a few different reasons. But let me get all this other extra stuff off of my screen really fast. Let's go to the game. And let's check out the collections really quick. Dark was 10 when he started playing. Logan says sonic weapons are OP. Depends on the sonic weapons, I guess, but like the robot sonics are good, except for the fact that they have a really long reload time. The Titan sonics are really good. Too many pop-ups. All right, so you wanted to see collections, right? Actually, first somebody asked about the mothership. Let's look at that first. So it's got 2 protections and a support. So basically, so you can get the enhanced Aegis, a lifesaver, an anti-jamming, and anti-blast system. So lifesavers, I mean, all of these, any of these are actually good in my opinion. I like the lifesavers. For some reason, I don't personally care for the anti-jamming, but some people love it. So do you want a bigger shield? Do you want a lifesaver? Or do you want a Aegis blast system, right? In my opinion, one of these 4 is the way to go, but that's going to be personal preference. But I got a lifesaver and an Aegis blast system on there, and I think that's a good setup for it. And then for the last one, I have a durability extender. Or you could always go with the positive energy recuperator if you have it, but I like the durability extender. So that's how I've got mine set up. Hopefully that was somewhat helpful for you. But when it comes to the collections, so if you'll notice, let's look at Titans. I'm probably gonna... So right now I've got 41% full on this Eiffel bar. So as you play these or play against them, you start building up bonuses. So if it's a tier 4 robot, weapon, or Titan, it doesn't work for tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. But if the weapon or robot's tier 4, this is what the collections does for you. As you play them or play against them, it starts building up bonuses. You might do more damage to that robot next time, or you may take less damage from that robot next time. I mean, to me, it seems like that's just going to cancel each other out eventually, but you just build up all kinds of different bonuses for stuff. I don't really 100% understand. I mean, I understand how it works, but I don't understand how it's going to completely affect the game yet. Which is why I haven't decided to make a video, because is it going to really benefit anybody, or is it just going to cancel each other out? Right? But you'll just notice for example, you know, I got 41% on the Discordias. If I go over to regular robot weapons, the stuff you play against the most, you're going to see the highest percentages, or the stuff that you play the most. So you can kind of figure out what you're either playing the most or playing against the most by looking at how much of a bonus you have on these things. I mean, some of this stuff like Scorchers, that means nobody I've played against is running a Scorcher. And I've never played one since I have a 0% bonus there. But you can see, like on the Fang Bows, I got a 30% bonus. Now I'm not sure how many times these stack, because the thing is, like every time that gets up to like 100%, I think it moves up to a next level. So how many levels there are, or how do you tell what level you're on? I'm not 100% sure. I mean, for example, this one says number 3, this one says number 2, so I think I might be on the 3rd level. I must be on the 3rd level for the Fangbow, and I must be on the 2nd level for the Parthos. How many levels there actually are, I'm not 100% sure, so I still think this is a really weird system, and it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. So I'm still kind of like, I don't know what this is going to do to the game yet. It's really weird. So if you look at this, my Raptor has level 3 and it's up to 58%. I don't know if level 3 is the highest or if it goes up to level 4. So I'm just going to have to keep watching this to see what these numbers do. I mean, eventually you're probably going to hit 100% and there's going to be no more extra levels, but actually, there's a couple people I might be able to ask who may know the answer to this. There's a couple of Pixonic guys who the guys who run the wiki page. Maybe I'll go see if I can ask them and see if they can give me those answers, because I don't want to post out something and just be like, I think it's going to work this way. This is my guess. This is what I think. I want to be able to say, this is how it works. This is the deal. This is how it is. Because right now we're just kind of looking at it since you guys asked. But like I keep saying, I'm not 100% sure how it's going to affect the game or how many levels there are. So that's kind of the deal with the collections. It's pretty weird. So the ultimate weapons, so it's not only tier 4 stuff, but it's tier 4 and ultimate. But yeah, if we go down to tier 3, you see there's no bonuses. Tier 2, no bonuses, and tier 1, no bonuses. So I'm not even sure why they have those on here. But again, all these, like the Destrier has a number 1 on it. Everything else has a number 3. Some of these have a number 2. But why? Right? Why is there a number 1, 2, or 3? That's what I'm not even really understanding yet. Because now I do own a Destrier and it's not leveled up whatsoever. Now I do have a Mark III Cossack. Is that why Cossack has a number 3? Is because I own a Mark III one? It's weird. It's a weird deal. And the worst part about it is that they don't really give a lot of explanation of how it works. Their explanations are really vague and don't really tell you much as far as really understanding it, in my opinion. It's just weird. I think it's just weird. That's how I see it. At the moment, it's strange. So, yeah. All right, we got about 10 minutes left on the live stream, everybody. We will give away one more item today, one more Titan shotgun today. So, if you want to get entered, this time we're going to do a... How many people do we got here? We're either going to do 0 to 100 or 0 to 200, but don't start posting anything until I say to go, because we're going to wait a minute. We are going to wait a minute before we do that. Let me get the slow mode ready. Let me get this set up for it. That way it's ready to go. Oh, I didn't click the altered content. YouTube wants to know if we're using AI on our videos now. And I am not using AI, YouTube. I don't know why they ask that for every video. I don't use AI anything. Except for me. I'm a Android. I always have a hard time finding the slow mode. It takes me like 5 minutes to find it in the... There it is. I'll start that. So the giveaway is going to start after I turn on slow mode in a couple of minutes here. Logan's birthday is in 4 weeks. Nice, buddy. Hope you have a good birthday, my friend. Hope you have a good birthday. Suresh, you're welcome, my friend. I'm glad you found it to be informative. Dark says, honestly, I don't understand until... I don't think anybody really does, honestly. Like, I think we all have a little bit of an idea of how it's going to work and affect the game, but I don't think anybody really truly knows. Nor do we know how big those buffs and whatever are going to be either, so... Right now, that doesn't seem like much, but it's weird. It's weird. What's up, Kurt? How's your day going? Morgan says I'm a winter baby. Winter baby. I hope you're not the abominable snowman, my friend. Or like a Yeti. Or something. Alright, so Sufane says, I'm free to play and what weapon is amazing for me? If you're brand new to the game, I don't know how long you've been playing, but if you're brand new, Punisher and Punisher Tees are really cheap to upgrade compared to all the other weapons. And they're pretty strong. They're great starter weapons until you get something better, right? Now, here's another thing. You can start building some stuff in the workshop, but we're about to have a couple of major rebalances on some of the weapons. So I don't know if I can still recommend some of these weapons in the workshop. We're going to have to wait till the rebalances happen and we get to test them out. But for a brand new player, just get Punisher and Punisher T and Thunders and throw them on everything because they're cheap to upgrade and they're pretty decent. And don't replace those until you get a weapon that's actually good. So what you want to do is you want to try and find weapons that are going to be good in the higher leagues, because eventually you're going to move up into the higher leagues. When you get there, you don't want to be running or dumping too many resources into a weapon or a robot that's not going to perform well in the higher leagues. So you want to wait till you get things that are actually good before you throw your resource, or at least too many resources into them. Kurt says, I'm chilling and killing. Oh, man. That sounds nasty. That sounds nasty. Hey, Sid, how's it going? Watching from PH. Is that the Philippines or Philadelphia? I don't know. It's probably one or the other. I don't know what PH is exactly, but... Sharkster says, time goes by too fast. It does. Alright, we're going to do the giveaway. I'm going to put the slow mode on. Do not type anything until after I say go. You're going to see the little, you're going to see the Nightbot say go for it. Wait till Nightbot says go for it, because you won't be able to type anything for the next 30 seconds. Let me find, oh no, I lost Nightbot. Crap. I closed him out, didn't I? Oh, there he is. Hold on one. All right, let me get back to the giveaways. This takes me a minute. I'm bad at nightbotting. I am not good at nightbotting. Roll a number. All right, bam, here we go. What? It says there are no, wait a second, we might be having a problem. It says there are no eligible. Did it work or not? I think Nightbot malfunctioned. Let me try this again. Alright, so you gotta guess a number between 1. What the heck, mech? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He got it instantly. That's crazy. That's insane, dude. He was like the first or second person to post a number and he got it. He was the first person. No way. You cheated. You cheated. All right. What's your player ID and platform, cheater? He didn't really cheat, guys. He just got super lucky. That's amazing. First guess. First guess and you got it. Wow. That is super lucky right there. Wow. I was not expecting that. All right, so you're on iOS and you got your stuff right there. All right, so we got 2 iOS winners today. And we got VSB5TE. VSB52. Let me double check. I'm dyslexic, so this is why I copy and paste things and I don't type them in. Everybody should always copy and paste their stuff. That's crazy. You won that right away. All right, we are going to go ahead and send it. Bam. Weapon sent. Let me turn off the slow mode on the YouTube. If I can find it, which I never can. I think it's in customization. There we go. Save. Perfect. Yeah, I just can't believe you got that on the first time. That's amazing. I was not expecting that. I should have done 1 through 200. See, 1 through 100 is too easy because Mech gets it. I was like, Logan says, Danny, is chat working? Yeah, chat seems to be working. Looks like it's working to me. All right, guys and gals, our 2 hours is about up, so that is our stream time for the day. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. First try. That blows my mind. Like, that just blows my mind. Usually it goes on for like 3 or 5 or 10 minutes before somebody gets it. It was just like, bam, there it is. He was like, whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Do you guys remember that song? Tag team back again. Something, 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 something. Yeah, I don't know the words, but I used to love that song when I was a kid. I like bass, right? Anything that's got a lot of bass, and that song had a lot of bass. And who let the dogs out? Boom, 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 boom. Who let the dogs out? All right, last question says Dark Matter. Is Ultimate Blaze and Puncher good on the Revenant? It's not bad. I mean, Blaze are good. Puncher is decent. I mean, Puncher's okay at really close range, so I would say the Ultimate Blazes are awesome and the Punisher is decent. So yeah, you could make that work. I don't think the Puncher would be my first choice, but it can definitely work. Logan says, Erebus or Hades? Oh, man. Erebus or Hades? Generally, I would have... Well, man, they're both really good, and they're both struggling right now because of so many people running Shieldbreaker, but Hades is more fun to play, but the three Redeemers on an Erebus is crazy, so... I don't know. That one's personal preference. Erebus or Harpy? Oh, Harpy or Hades? Man, that's a hard one to answer, too. I think I would put in the Harpy before I put in the Hades, because Harpy is not really affected as much by something like Shieldbreaker. Yeah, Logan, thanks for coming out, buddy. These streams are always fun. I appreciate you all coming out. I really do. Swin says the Hades has a purple shield. Yes, he does. Purple, 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 purple. Purple shields are definitely the best until somebody hits you with Shieldbreaker. Sharkster, thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming out. Siren or Harpy? I like the Harpy because it has more durability, just. I know a lot of people think that the shield got buffed on the Siren, so a lot of people are saying, well, it's got a better shield, but the Harpy overall has way more hit points. I still find the Harpy to be a lot more durable than the Siren, so I would go with the I would go with the Harpy any day, personally. I've never been a big Siren fan. I do like the firepower, but I still think they're just too squishy, even after the Reflector shield buff. So I would almost always choose the Harpy over the Siren. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for the day, actually. I think that's going to be it for the day. Our stream time is about up. I'll be back on Thursday with a gameplay stream, and then Saturday we got a gameplay stream. So either tomorrow or... Today's Thursday, right? Thursday. Today's Wednesday. What's today? Today's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. I was going to tell you guys something that felt important about the day. Oh yeah, either tomorrow or Friday, I'll be coming out with another big giveaway for those Titan shotguns. Like a big old giant giveaway for those Titan shotguns. So I got like, I don't know if it's like 120 or 160 or something like that to give out in total. Most of them are going to be given out on the videos. A few of them I've been giving away on the stream. So I only got like 20 gift codes, so I can only give away a couple per stream. But I decided to try out the gift codes again because I thought that would be nice, and I think the gift codes work out good for the live streams, honestly. So I think next couple of times I get bigger giveaways, I'll ask for a few more gift codes. I do think I like to do most of these on the videos because not everybody's in the same time zone. Not everybody's got the same work schedules. That way it's more fair for everybody. But I also like to be able to give away some things to you guys that constantly come out to my streams and support the channel. So next time I'll ask for a couple of more of the gift codes and just do the rest of them normally. But all right, guys and girls, I want to say thank you. That's it for the day. You guys are amazing. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for watching my streams. And yeah, we'll be back in a couple of days with another live stream, and catch you guys later. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Lightning out. Have a great day, and we will catch you next time.